What's up, everyone? This is another no unedited, no BS. So, yeah, this bastard, this jerk named Miss McCory, hopefully you didn't sign up with him. So, I'm just letting you know, he's gonna screw you over, take your money, won't give you coaching, won't give you any kind of trades. So, let's go with his latest videos. Let's see what he has to say. Top 5 stocks to buy now, May 2025. One day ago, free webinar. Don't get tricked, okay? Do not sign up with this guy. This guy is a scammer. He's a fraudster. You won't get anything out of it.
Right
So let's
now,
watch.
and considering tariff talks are easing up and getting better, data's been good and earnings have been good
Let's
for the
see.
past three earnings.
First one, Grab. Okay, that's if you're gonna buy Grab, you buy it for $4.95 because it's cheaper than Uber. Grab is literally just whatever they use in Asia. It's what, Asian Uber or Asian Lyft. Uh, I personally don't care. Let's see what new is. That's the other one.
Sympathize with SoFi. They're basically the Brazilian version of SoFi.
Buying Brazilian. Why you want to buy Brazilian SoFi? Why not just buy regular SoFi? Brazilian SoFi? Oh no, man. And look, he's advertising his class.
Of what I teach my elite students, which I'll be teaching what AVP is in the webinar tomorrow, May 9th, Friday, May 9th.
Don't buy. Whatever you do not buy from this fraudster. Alright, let's see what the third stock is. It is Walmart. What? You recommending Walmart? Why? Why Walmart? Let's see.
Almost made it completely back. Walmart is a great stock to own long term. I'd be selling $92 puts going 3 weeks out or buying shares. But remember the 33-10 rule. I've explained it before. You want to be more than 10%. You want to be able to dollar cost average. So add some shares now. If it dips in earnings, add more shares. Short term, erase from your memory. Forget it. You want to think long term. Add Walmart. Long term, Walmart is a top 5 stock all day long. Let's take a look at their price to earnings, which is going to be great. It's at...
If you want like Walmart, why not just buy Amazon? Amazon's the same, but at the same time, Amazon is a Mag 7. It's probably a safer bet than Walmart. Walmart's very brick and mortar. Amazon has brick and mortar stores now, and they're very oh, I guess they're also buying robots and everything and stuff. I don't know. Why
40.
Walmart?
Well, actually, it's not great. It's average. 30 to 40 is average. 30 to 50 is average. Anything below 30,
Why
very
Walmart?
safe comparison to other stocks. Let's take a look at Walmart on the charts. So here you can...
You need Jesus. This guy needs Jesus because he's been lying and scamming people, stealing money. I don't know. I've never read the Bible, but hopefully they'll condemn this guy to hell because he's been stealing money from people and he's continuing to lie and being a fraudster.
33-10 rule. I've explained it before. You almost made it
why?
completely back. Long-term stock is the equivalent of Coke, Verizon, Bank of America, Ford. It's a very safe stock. It's got some volatility to it, but it's very, very safe comparison to other stocks. Let's take a look at Walmart on the charts. So here you can see Walmart on the 4-hour and then got annihilated on
Google,
negative
the
news
fourth
from Apple
stock.
saying that search queries are down and they utilize Google as their search engine. Well, this is not really a big problem, even though they said AI is taking over demand, like Meta's AI. And we have to look at the fact that Google has Gemini, which is, in my opinion, the best AI out there.
This guy thinks Gemini is the best AI out there. Has he not seen ChatGPT? Has he not seen Copilot for Microsoft? Have you not seen Gronk? Why does he think Gemini's the best?
And we already know this. And Google doesn't get all of its revenue from search engines. Google also has Willow, which is the best quantum computing that you can get right now. I think they're going to be a leader in quantum computing. And not only that, their AI is great. They also involved in making phones. They also have YouTube, and they have their search engine, and they have their own AI that runs their search engine. So this is not something that I would allowed to dictate the pace. The reason why the stock dipped is because it's a trader's market right now, and heavy, big institutions and retail are not involved. So day traders are just basically buying and selling dips, shorting and trading daily, which is why it's called a trader's market. So when that news came out, traders sold short and got out of positions. And there was no institutions there to buy up or to sell, so to speak. So nothing really happened except a big slip, which is normal. And whatever institutions were in Google, some of them probably sold as well. But in my opinion, nowhere near a selling opportunity. Google right now is even more of a buying opportunity than it was on earnings. And understanding institutions and a trader's market, what's going on right now, is a part of my webinar tomorrow, so you don't want to miss that. 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m.
Yep, again, look, he advertised this stupid webinar to try to scam you for money. He's making most of his money of scamming people, charging them thousands of dollars and not giving you any coaching. It's just, this guy's a scammer. I don't even know. I guess what he just said, just summarize, he thinks is a trader's market. Man, retailers are still buying. There's still record. I think I can't find, but if I find a website, I think retail has been buying up way more than in the last couple of years than they've ever have, and they're still buying. And this guy's just lying to you. It's not just traders moving the market. It's definitely investors. There's no way traders can trade up a market like the entire SPY and the QQQ, and then keep going. What do you call it? The relief rally.
Several months. There's quite a bit of strength in Google as recently as right before earnings, and then it dipped, and now it's on its way up. And you can see we are in a mini uptrend right there. And my Fibonacci right here.
Look, he didn't even show you the trend. He just drew a line and just gave up on it. What kind of person does that? This guy's like high or something. You're like, oh, I'm going to draw you a line and then go straight somewhere else.
Me a double fib strategy, which I'll be going over in the webinar as well. This double fib really illustrates what's likely to happen. I knew this was all happening right here when we broke the bottom of the double fib.
What's he doing? He's doing the bottom of that line, but he's not doing the bottom of this line. He's not connecting. He just made this line right here. It's not even a good line. If you want to do the solid points to a solid point, or maybe here and there, but no, he doesn't know what he's doing. What's he doing? He's using, let's see, let's say this is monthly, and what's the time scale on top? 4 hour? Why use the 4 hour? Why not the day? Why not use days? Why 4 hours? And then why are you gonna use monthlies and stuff? Why not 3 month or which is a quarterly, or maybe a whole year? What's this guy doing?
Something drastic was going to happen, which is why my students and I had a pretty good heads up on this right here when it dipped. We knew with the double fib being broken what was likely to happen. So we're in an uptrend right now, a short-term uptrend in a long-term downtrend, which is divergence. It could go up or down, and if tariff news is good, it's the perfect opportunity to get in, because if you get in, then this is what's likely to happen. So you don't want to miss out on that. Market cap, it is 1.88 trillion. Price to earnings, 18, stellar. We don't really need to look at price to sales, but we'll do it anyway.
Well, that's good. Price to earnings ratio is a really good 18. Usually this is around 20s, I've heard, 25. So
0.88 trillion divided by trailing 12 months, and we do this 359. So this is like 4.5 price to sales. So essentially Google could 2 to 3x. Based on Apple's price to sales, there's at least a 2 to 3x on the table. So Google could go to 300 or 400 in the next.
With 5G home internet.
Yeah, I'm not going to listen to this. So he's saying that Google can go to 200 or 300, huh? In the next, what?
This is why it's in the top 5 again. And I talk about it's in the top 5 again in the next 5 years, which is
5 years. So you're recommending the stock that Google can go 2 to 5x or 200 to 500 in the next 5 years. You can say the same thing about Amazon. You can say the same thing about Meta. You can say the same about a lot of stocks. You know what I mean? It could. So what is Google doing that you're saying that's any better than those stocks I just mentioned? Maybe you like it because it's the one Mag 7 stock that's around the 150 area. Is that the only reason why?
It's in the top 5 again. And I talk about Google a lot. The only reason why Google beat Microsoft out today is Microsoft has already run. It was in my
Uh, this guy just making things up. Microsoft ran. Then Google. What do you call it? Tesla ran yesterday, and it ran some more today. You can't just make things up, man. This guy doesn't know what he's talking. Look, the last one's SPY.
to break step
It's
number
an
one.
ETF. It's not even a stock. Everyone does this. Like, okay, I could recommend the same thing too. Invest in the SPY. Invest in VOO. Invest in VTI. What are the comments saying? I hope they're saying that this guy's a dummy, man. Hopefully they're telling him not to invest. Okay, everyone's talking about which stocks are set to explode with inflation. That's a bot. I'm looking at putting money into Microsoft, Uber, ASML, TMSL, about 10% each. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 80%. I guess we need some percentages left. Veronica. Yep, this is definitely a bot. Thank you, education. I see its channel. Great stocks, great reviews. I took your snow trade last week. I made 80% in 4 days. Thank you, coach. Okay, I'm trying to avoid making new buys. Suck from the bear. Enjoy the content. Look forward to more. Not expert analysis. Probably more bots. Awesome picks, coach. Took your trade on Microsoft and Walmart and made bank. See you in a webinar tomorrow, and see you in coaching call on Discord Monday morning. I made a lot on Microsoft. Still holding Walmart. Corey's the GOAT. I can't believe it's almost a year since I joined Discord. Time flies. Where did you get the alerts at? I'm in Discord and trades have been empty for months. This is a true comment. Where did you get the alerts at? I'm in Discord and trades have been empty for months. I repeat that. That's true. When I first joined his Discord, it was rather empty. There was no trades for several weeks, and I've only been in it for a month. So he's a scammer. Don't invest with Corey, because he's going to steal your money, and he's going to take the money and probably spend it on, I don't know what he spends it on, but definitely he's not giving it back. And I hate this guy because he's freaking, look at it. For some reason I feel like he's probably doing drugs with it, because look how skinny he is. Look, as like you see his neck and everything. He's not even eating any foods. That's usually clear signs of people who are using drugs or something. I'm gonna type it in. Do people that use drugs look very skinny? Let's see. Drugs can significantly impact physical appearance and skin health. Steroids can cause acne breakouts, while meth can lead to dull skin and self-inflicted wounds. Dehydration or hormonal imbalances can also affect. Yeah. Why do people who use heroin? Heroin? Is it heroin? Heroin look very skinny. People use heroin may appear very skinny due to sudden weight loss, which is a common physical sign of heroin addiction. Heroin can use also impact blood pressure, heart rate, leading to bluish tint on the skin. Opioids, including heroin. Let's see images. This is how people who use heroin kind of look like. Very thin, skinny. I'm not saying he probably uses drugs, but this guy does not look well. Look at his hair all over the place. Raggedy shirt and everything. Look, some random clothes on the side and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. This guy is probably taking people's money and not returning it. Where did you get the alerts that I'm in Discord? So I'm gonna tell you, I've met some people in other Discords. They have told me, and I'm gonna be totally honest. If you put any kind of negative response of how he's costing you money, because he's already lost a lot of people's money from that bad uh, AMD trade. I heard people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, like altogether, obviously, but some people alone have lost up to, I heard, 80K on his trades, and he'll just block you or kick you out of his Discord. This guy's gonna steal your money and not give you any kind of value. This guy should literally be in hell. Like, if there is a hell, he deserves to be there. This guy's a jerk, and that's all I gotta say. If anything else, if you have any kind of questions or anything, because people have been sending messages of how he's been jacking people of their money and not giving them their value. So don't invest with Corey. Don't give him your